Guys, and welcome back to another video. So September starting was a good start. Like the starting of the September was the iPhone 14's release. So this is the iPhone 14 and this is the iPhone 14 Plus, which doesn't look any difference and all. Looks same outside the look and under the hood. And 14 is same, but the Plus is just a new model and RIP to the Mini, and the 14 Plus is more longer than this thing, and so I'm going to give a brief review about these two phones. And first we are going to start with the display. So display, nothing is any differences there, like the notch is still there, not for the Pros, and these two phones are having the same notch. Who are fans of notch, that's for them, and without any problems. The displays are having little bit improvement here and there, so let's brief that. The 6.1-inch OLED screen has the same ceramic shield, screen notch and the matte finish in aluminium as the iPhone 13, and it weighs 17% less than the iPhone 14 Pro despite it being nearly identical in the size. That lighter weight makes the iPhone 14 a joy to hold and use without a case. Usually people don't use case for the iPhone, for the latest iPhones, because the color and the like the style is more great, and the iPhone 14 is also the same. Nothing much improvement is there for the display, so let's go for the performance, because performance has also here and there some changes. The iPhone 14 is rated IP68 of water and dust resistance, meaning it can survive being submerged under 6 meters of water. One thing that's missing, the iPhone 14 is a SIM card tray. So you might have heard about the eSIM that the iPhone has brought newly for all the iPhones, like in 2022 SFTSA, and this eSIM is actually a great innovation, but for some of the people. So in the it is only available now currently in US and some of parts of the Canada, and eSIM is okay. Like they have done this for space and all, for getting some space in the phone. Apple has partnered with the US carriers to ensure the process of moving the number from your old phone to an iPhone 14 is as simple as putting your old iPhones next to your new phone and following a few promotes. It's actually a cool feature, and I am happy to think that they are bringing back, but some of the people it is not easy to digest for them, because the SIM card is important for some of the people, and so some of the youth and all, they'll be like it's good for them. So this is the future for the SIM cards. This year they have removed the SIM card tray. The iPhone 14 is available in 5 colors: product red, midnight, starlight, purple and blue, which is color of the review unite Apple and me. The performance wise, the iPhone 14 has changed a lot, and in the the eSIM is the main part, and but the cameras has some improvements. The iPhone 14 has 3 cameras, a main wide angle and ultra wide cameras on the back, and a new updated true depth camera system on the front. The iPhone 14's camera is similar to the main camera on the iPhone 13 Pro, which is one of the reasons why I call it an iPhone 13 Pro without a telephoto camera. Compared to the iPhone 13 and the 40's main camera has a larger sensor and a new lens with a faster feet of 5-meter aperture. Although the hardware combined with the Apple's new processing pipeline called the photonic engine helps improvement image quality, especially when you take photos. iPhone 14 takes great images and in photos, and within a snap it is actually great. It is also faster comparing to the previous one. Even when the lighting is not good, the iPhone 14 is able to catch the picture you are going to capture. Although the 14's ultra wide camera is one of my favorite cameras, it is still step down from the main camera's terms of overall image quality and performance, and the ultra wide camera can't double as a macro camera like it does on the iPhone 14 Pro. But I do appreciate how the extreme field of view gives a photo and videos a dramatic look. Next is a chipset. So chipset, it is last year's chipset same, only the Pros are having the new chipset. So the chipset is nothing to talk about more, just a brief I'll tell you. The iPhone 14 has Apple's A15 Bionic chip, which is the other reason it seems like a repackaged iPhone 13 Pro. Last year, the two were versions of this chipset, one of the 13 and 13 mini and another with an extra GPU core for the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max. The iPhone 14 has the one with the extra GPU core. So next is the battery. So battery is the last year's iPhone 13 Pros has a best battery life, like 10 hours. They're extended to 10 hours, and the test was actually very cool. So iPhone 14, they are having a slight improvement. In terms of battery, the iPhone 14 has longer than the iPhone 13, and I can easily get through a full day with my screen on time averaging 5 hours a day, which is on average with other phones we are tested. The increase in battery life comes in part from the redesigned interior as well as the iPhone iOS 16, which is my time with the phone has maybe smooth and lacked with any bugs. The iPhone iOS 16 is also available as free updates for the iPhone 8 and later. Last but nevertheless is the price. So the price is actually very pricey. So the iPhone 14 is having $799 and the iPhone 14 Plus is having $899. So this thing is actually like the last year's, and the only difference is that the iPhone 14 Plus is having more battery life than the 14. So this iPhone 14 is actually okay, and the iPhone 14, I don't know. So this is actually cool for the iPhones, but I recommend you guys for going to the Pros. Like if you have the money to buy, then go for the Pro, or let's go to last year's 13, which is same as these two phones. So I will not recommend you to buy the iPhone 14. If you're interested, you can buy, and I will recommend you to buy the iPhone 13, which is actually great in terms of anything, like in terms of price and even in the performance. So by saying that, my name is Harsh, you can call me SS, and I'll catch you in the next video.